Systeme.io and AI just got an upgrade, and I wanted to share with you guys because they're making constant updates on their servers, their MCP servers, and you can get a lot of work done if you're using Systeme.io as a tool. Where on a Wednesday, guys, I talk about the tools that I use, and Systeme.io is one of the tools that I use to build my email list, do my marketing in general. I love it, to be honest, and I love the features that are coming up each and every day. I think that they are a company that should be watched because of how they're growing every single year. So in case you're interested, I hope this video at the end of the day helps you. That's the purpose of these videos on Wednesdays, specifically is to help you out and simplify this entire tool process that exists. But it's also to give you guys some workable solutions, some use cases that you can use. So what we're going to be doing today is specifically looking at, we're going to use ChatGPT, but this is also applicable if you have Claude. Okay, right now, these are the two main MCP server, or rather two main LLMs that they're using with their MCP servers, and they're updating it constantly. They're doing it step by step. I honestly like the process, and I hope this video is helpful for you. So let's get into it. Welcome to the channel, guys. My name is David Pindo. They also call me Tips of Dave. And before I go ahead and share with you anything else, the link to everything that I share in this video is going to be in the description of this video. So feel free to check it out at any point of time if you feel it's useful for you. I personally help the people who get on the paid plan. So if you are on a paid plan with Systeme.io, just let me know and we can have a call and set up the discussion. However, if you're interested in affiliate marketing specifically, then feel free to check the second link in the description, which is my number one place where I learn about affiliate marketing, apply it, and I earn also online with it. Okay, so that's a back-end offer that I'm just saying out loud because I want you guys to be aware that I do affiliate marketing as well. So let's get into it. So as I said, I wanted to test out a simple process. I pretty much use Claude and ChatGPT in my day-to-day, and one of the things that I do on a daily basis is I write weekly newsletters. So if you guys are interested in writing weekly newsletters, then this is going to be useful for you. But there are many other things the Systeme.io is coming out. Look, this is the owner who literally 25 minutes ago from when I'm shooting this video actually posted that they have just updated their MCP servers that you can manage your pricing plans. So let's say you're a digital product owner, you can manage your pricing plans. Let's say you want to create a coupon for a specific sale. If you're doing some e-commerce for digital products, pricing plans, payment pages, and digital product payment pages. Okay, so it's getting for really slowly but surely a full sales setup flow is going to be there, which is really cool to see what that these updates are coming out. And you can see that the prompts are available as well within this Facebook page. So if you're not in it, if you're in Systeme.io and you're not in this Facebook page, get a Facebook group, get into the Facebook group, because Aurelian keeps putting out more and more useful prompts that are connected directly to the server, and you can use it on the software. We get a little bit geeky on a Wednesday, guys. I don't want to complicate it for you, but I want to make it simple. So the entire process with Systeme.io as a tool, even though it's so easy, I get a lot of questions when I come here and people ask me, oh, David, but how do you set up the automation rules? How do you set up the workflows? How do you set up the newsletters campaign? What are the statistics that you need? So on and so forth. There are so many things to pay attention to, contacts. I can go on about it. There are lots of questions that come up. The best thing right now is you can use a ChatGPT or Claude to answer those questions for you. How cool is that, right? So I wanted to show you guys a little setup. So I'm going to give you guys this resource, and we're going to do the following in this video because I think it makes sense for you guys to see how it works. So we're going to take an offer. I'm going to use this as an affiliate marketer. Okay, so if you're an affiliate marketer, hopefully this is helpful for you. We're going to take an offer where we have a product link, and I personally have created a YouTube video for this offer. This is a live offer which I want to promote to my list, and I want to analyze the offer. I want to find the problem, the solution, everything else, and get an email angle because I'm going to be sending a newsletter to my email for me to promote this offer. And this is really good for campaigns. If you're an affiliate marketer, it's a pretty cool workflow to have, right? So when you write your email, you're then going to ask ChatGPT to write your email. I'm going to show you how to set these things up. Then we're going to review the email. Do nothing first, just review it. And then we want ChatGPT, this is super important. We want ChatGPT to duplicate the latest newsletter because that's where I have all my exact format that I use. If you don't have it, then you can just create a newsletter from scratch. That's not a problem. You don't need to duplicate. You can create here and then replace the main copy of the email with the subject, the preview, the email, and the YouTube CTA so that the people can watch the video. And then if this is a YouTube video, guys, but you can post a link or maybe a sales page, whatever it is, right? Really, honestly, this is interchangeable. Then you have the reserve footer image. This is there because I personally add like a signature and a picture there, and that's why I wanted to keep those elements there. So if you want to create a template for yourself and then duplicate it after that, you can duplicate. Then we want to leave it as a draft. We don't want to send it yet because you want to have the final review of all of this, and then ultimately you can send it and schedule it accordingly when you want. All right. So it says here the important feature. So yeah, I've added this important rule because I tested this out before we did the video. If I'm doing the video because I wanted to show you guys and give you most value possible. And then I also asked it to create a prompt for me specifically for that. Now, guys, if you want this prompt, please let me know. But the basic idea is very clearly the entire process that you've seen on top. We don't want it to be sent. We just want it to be created. Now, first and foremost, let me show you guys how to connect ChatGPT and Systeme.io. First and foremost, guys, if you haven't created your account with Systeme.io, the link is in the description of this video. Feel free to click on that and you'll be able to create your free account. Now, once you have your account, you sign in basically, and you will need to go to settings. Okay, it's very important that you go to settings right here and you go down to MCP and API keys and just follow this entire process right here. If you're unsure of anything, as you guys can see within this post, there is a help section to Claude and ChatGPT. So there's an entire step-by-step process with the video that you can watch in order to connect. But basically, we want to come after that to ChatGPT, for example. So we come here to ChatGPT, we go down here to settings. We need to go to settings right here and we'll need to go to plugins. And then you scroll down, you'll see there is browse plugins or developer mode. We want to go to browse plugins. You'll get to see all the ones that are actually there, which you can connect with, the ones that are publicly available, right? And if you want to add, you just click on add right here and it opens up and you can add a new plugin itself. So this is where we added. This is basically a custom MCP server. Just follow the guide here, but once we create within Systeme.io, we need to create first a specific token, and then we take that token and we need to basically add it to the MCP server within ChatGPT itself. I've already done it, so you'll see right here in my settings that Systeme.io is there. Okay, this is how it's connected, and that's how you actually do it. I simply follow this help instruction, guys. That's all. Okay, step by step, it's done really well. Once you're connected, I want you guys to open a new chat, and we're gonna do this basically in a new chat. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open this in a new tab, so we have that also available. But what we're gonna do now is we click on the add button right here. All right, and you'll see that everything pops up right here, and then there will be a Systeme.io MCP server that you can connect right here. So I click on that because I want to be using Systeme.io, and because it's connected to my account. It's unique to me. Please don't share your keys to anybody. Okay. And now what we're going to do right here is I'm going to just prompt very briefly for you guys to learn and see that you can just ask Systeme.io, what do you do? So I'm really literally going to ask, what all can you do with Systeme.io? Enter, because at the moment not all the features are rolled out, so we want to know exactly what to do, and it's going to tell you now exactly what it can manage from there. So you can see right here, I can access the connected tool, and I'm checking on the live connection. I can tell you exactly. So it's going through everything, and basically it's going to tell you exactly what it's able to do. So you can see that it can work with newsletters, it can work with contacts, it can work with tags. It cannot work with, these are the things that it cannot do. Okay, cannot currently control the automation rules, although this is being updated at the moment, because I've already seen Aurelian post in the group that is able to be done with Claude, so it should be able to be done with ChatGPT as well. You cannot create workflows, you cannot create email campaigns yet. Okay, you can now modify some funnel pages, as you guys can have seen, not funnel pages, sorry, products and payment pages. Now you can configure this, so this is a little bit outdated because it can do this now, so it's possible. I guess in the next few weeks, if you try it, you'll be able to see it, and so on and so forth, right? So if you want a tag, you can add, for example, you can create a tag easily just by, doing this and like typing here in ChatGPT, but you'll not be able to add that tag to an automation right now because it doesn't exist. That's pretty much what they're saying. But these are features that are coming out slowly, guys. These are features that are coming out, so I presume in the next few months you'll see all of these features available, and it'll be like you're just chatting with ChatGPT or Claude, and you're able to manage your whole Systeme.io account and everything else, which is pretty cool in my opinion. So imagine in the future, if you're able to edit funnel pages, you create with HTML code, you create here your, or with Codex or something, you create the page here in ChatGPT, and then you automatically post that into Systeme.io, which is super cool. I'm going away from the topic. Let's get back onto it. Okay, now what we want to do, as it's already connected to my account, right? So what we want to do, as I said before, is we want to go and we want to basically create a new newsletter. So you can see right here, I have some newsletters scheduled, and it's going to go out to my list and so on and so forth, right? So what we want to do is we're going to take a product. I'm going to show you guys which product and which video. All right, guys. So I'm on my channel, and I made a video the other day, which is called, related to a product called voice prints. Okay. Now voice print is from my friend and vendor Torrin Hughes. Okay, you can see right here, everything is available on this page. So this is the sales page that I'm going to share with ChatGPT to analyze. It's a $7 product. Okay, it's a Warrior Plus product, $7 product. I'm going to share it with ChatGPT, and I'm going to share also the link to this video. So we're going to copy this exact prompt that we have here. I'm going to go to this page because again, I want to tell you guys very openly that I'm giving you guys this prompt and it's going to follow the structure. But before that, I was chatting with ChatGPT and I asked different things. So I asked, what is the newsletter that you created? I already gave it the information. And so then I visualized what I actually did. And I wanted to show you guys a simple way. So we created a prompt. So I've done the work for you. Let me put it that way. Spend the time and done the work for you. And now we're doing it faster. If you are wondering also, this is kind of the workflow that you should be doing if you are using, because it's always good to get one task done, then improve on it, and then have a master prompt to be able to do exactly what you want, because that way you're also connecting the dots as a workflow, and you're able to then give the right instructions and prompt correctly so you get the information that you need. So we're going to copy that prompt, we're going to paste that prompt here. All right, and in that prompt it says I want to create a Systeme.io newsletter using the same workflow we used before. We don't need to say we used before. So using the workflow product offer, we're going to enter the sales page. Okay, take this page, go back, and we're going to just paste the URL for this page, right? YouTube video, we're going to again take the YouTube video, I'm going to copy the link, go back here, and we're going to add the YouTube video here. Okay, now please do the following: analyze the product sales page, identify the problem. Okay, write a short email in my voice. Now you're able to do this when you have some kind of conversation with ChatGPT. If you don't have your voice set up, if you don't have this whole element done, then guess what? The product that I'm sharing actually helps you create your voice. It is possible for you to create your voice with the product that I'm sharing. If you guys want it, just go back to my channel. You'll be able to find that video and you can check it out. You'll be able to get the bonuses that I have as well. Okay, I posted it last week. But anyway, write a short email in my voice. Keep it conversational, personal, story led. It knows a lot about me because I've shared. Primary call to action, and give me subject preview, complete email. Do not change any, do not make any changes in Systeme.io yet. Let me review it. Once I approve, then we're going to be doing this, okay? Which is we're going to be taking the latest newsletter. We're going to be duplicating it. And guys, these rules here are interchangeable. So if you don't have a newsletter, just say create a newsletter template, and this will not be needed. You don't need to duplicate it. Replace the subject. This you can say add the subject. Preserve my existing reusable footer. This you don't need if you don't have a footer. You can say create a footer. That's also possible. Keep the best regards and keep best regards to David Pinto. Keep my existing clickable signature footprint, basically the image, and do not accidentally remove anything in the newsletter. Keep the newsletter in the unsent folder. Do not schedule it or unless I explicitly tell you to do it. We want to add one more thing, okay? And I'm going to add this to the prompt because it's important. When I send my emails out, guys, I have it to specific tags, right? So you can see right here, it includes these tags. So I want to say include broadcast list buyers, and map broadcast list. Okay. So what we're going to do here is include the newsletter to be sent to broadcast list and map broadcast list. I think it's like this, but let me just check. Map broadcast, because we want to be exact here, okay? Broadcast list buyers, broadcast list, and map broadcast to the tags. Again, we want to be clear with our instructions, okay? Before finishing, verify the YouTube call to action is still present. And we go and we click over here. And the prompt is gone. It's sent to ChatGPT. And we're going to see the beauty of how it actually does all of this, okay? I really like this element because, if you're using these tools any which ways, why not automate the whole entire process? All right, guys, you can see right here, it's reviewed it already in 16 seconds. It's reviewed the link that I've sent. It's looked for the audience. It's written an email. Okay, this is the email. So it said I've been using AI. Okay, I'm pretty okay with the way that it's drafted this out. And AI is good at writing, knowing your stuff. Yeah, okay. And call to action URL. Great. I approve. Now you can make changes to this, guys, but I'm just gonna, for example purposes, I'm gonna approve the version. Let's continue. Remember, because I've already given it a prompt and I said do it step by step. So it's doing it step by step. It's first giving me the entire email and now it's gonna do the rest. Okay, so perfect. I'll use the latest newsletter structure, preserve the footer, replace and improve the email, replace only the approved email content and keep it in the unsent draft. Okay, and they will also add the requested tags. It's saying also what it does. If you want to learn about AI and how AI works, guys, that it can help you also prompt better. When you see this thinking and you see a little bit of this tool, just open it right here and you'll be able to start to see a little bit more of how and what it's actually doing and what it's calling and what's happening on the back end. Okay, so it's always good to see it. This is just the call tool, but sometimes even when it's thinking, you can click right here and you'll be able to see the entire process that's happening on the back end, which is pretty cool, right? I think it's pretty cool because you learn a lot from what the LLMs are doing and you'll be able to prompt better. So if you want to improve your output, these are the things that you do on a daily basis to improve your output. And the more you do it, the more it gets easier. All right, so you can see that it's done. It shows that it's done. It says the limitations. So you can create the newsletters. Doesn't expose any tags and controls. So I could not attach the 3 tags. So I tried this, guys. Okay, it doesn't attach the three tags. That's fine. And then it says something about my email, but it doesn't matter. We'll go and we'll check. So we go to Systeme.io account. Okay, I'm gonna very briefly just go to newsletters again, and you can see right here, guys, I didn't touch anything in Systeme.io, but there is a new newsletter created. There's no selected tags because, as I said, it hasn't been selected because it couldn't do it. And now we want to click on it and let's see what it did. So here, there's one thing that it didn't do. So it didn't say hi folks. Usually I say hi folks. I would just put that there just to not prompt it again. But this is something I could have done in my review. Did what it should do. It's written a subject. It's written a preview. It's written the email for me with the links already attached. If I click here, it goes to the YouTube video. All right, if I go here, it also has it has my OLSP account here, which is what it is on the back end. So I literally can send this email out to it's taking everything as is. The only thing that I would change over here is the footer over here is in the middle. What I do is usually I put it on the side, okay, just to align it completely. But basically, it's done the entire email for me. I haven't touched anything. I honestly haven't touched anything. The only thing that I need to do right now is include these tags. So all I would do, and this is what it cannot do, right? So I would include this tag, and this tag is what I wanted. There we go. We now have an email that I can save as a draft, sender's name, and that's it. That's really it. Okay, this is the draft that's ready. Or now, just for use case purposes, let's see if it can actually schedule the email for me. Okay, so I'm going to exit and you'll see right here the email is created, it's ready, it's in the draft. So now I'm going to ask, are you able to schedule the newsletter for me? I'm going to ask it because I want to know. I honestly don't know the answer to this question, so that's why I'm doing it in front of you guys. Let's see if it can schedule. Okay, so it's thinking. No, it cannot. Basically, it creates everything, keeps it in draft, but it doesn't have scheduling access yet. So all I would need to do is go here and then click over here, edit, go down, go to save and schedule. And let's say I want to schedule it. Actually, let's not schedule it. I'm going to send it already. Okay, and this is an email that I approve of. And what we're going to do is we're going to send it, save and send. This is another email that's going out today to my entire list. Done. It's sent. It's sent today. I hope you guys enjoyed that tutorial in a way, or rather that it was helpful. If you guys have any questions and want me to do some other things with it in the future, maybe use Claude, let me know in the description of the in the comments section. And otherwise, hit that subscribe button and the bell notification, guys. I'm going to be coming out with more useful videos and tips and everything else in the future. Feel free to hit that subscribe button, bell notification. Always remember, keep paving the way for your dreams to come true, because it is possible. See you on the next one.